In this video, I'm going to show you how to add text onto a cylinder. So I'm going to go to open, I'm going to find just the regular cylinder ornament. Open it. Alright. Now, if you try to make a 2D sketch onto the cylinder, it's not going to let you. You can't start a sketch on a curved surface. So we have to make a work plane. So that's what this right here is. This plane right here, work plane. If you click on the drop down menu, the one that I think will work the easiest will be the tangent to surface and parallel to plane. So if I click on that, I want it tangent to the cylinder. That means it's just going to be touching the cylinder at one point. And I want it to be parallel to my XY plane. So I'm going to click on the plus sign here to open this up in the XY plane. And there, I have my work plane. Now, if I click on my Start 2D Sketch, you kind of have to click on the edge of the work plane. If you try to click on the middle of it, it doesn't really work. So click on the edge of the work plane. And, okay, we have our work plane right here. Now, again, you can always zoom in. And you can make your text box. So, I'm going to just type example on this side. I'll make it bold. I'll make it maybe 0.4 inches tall. Okay. Now, if I want to get this exactly centered, I'm going to hit my escape key. I'm going to go back into my text box. I'm going to highlight it. I'm going to make sure it's centered horizontally and it's centered vertically. Okay. Now I can actually use this text box that's around my text. So I want to make the midpoint of this text box, which is right here. Okay, I want to make that perfectly vertical with my origin. Okay. And then I can just hit escape and then I can just move it up. Okay, so I'm going to finish my sketch. And now I am going to not hit extrude, I'm going to hit emboss. So, first, the profile. Okay, so I want my text. I'm going to click on my text. Okay, and you have to select wrap to face. And I'm going to wrap to this face right here. Okay, now some of these other settings. This is if you want it raised. This is if you want it indented, which is what we want. Okay, so we're going to click that, and the depth will be 0.02. Click OK. And there we have it. We have our text. Okay. Now, say you wanted to put something on the back of your cylinder. Okay. So we're going to have to make another work plane. So I'm going to go up to plane again. I'm going to select, again, tangent to surface, parallel to plane. I'm going to click my XY plane again. And this time, if I go towards the back of my cylinder, and there. Now I can rotate around to the back side. And I can do another sketch. Click on this plane. And another text field. So this one I'll make just text. So say example text. Make it bold. Make it 0.4. Okay. And again, I'm going to make it centered both vertically and horizontally. Now, you might notice that something's not quite right. Okay, and that's because we're sketching on the back of our object. Okay, it wants the text to go backwards. And we don't want that. So if you go up to your work plane, right click on it, and you're going to have to click flip normal. And now it's nice and normal. And again, if I wanted to make sure that the midpoint of that text box is right over my origin, okay, I'd finish my sketch. I would then go to emboss. I want to emboss this text, indented, 0.02, and I'm going to wrap to this face. So there we have something that says example text. Okay, and just remember when you save it, when you go to File, Save As, include the color of the plastic that you want it printed in. So, for example, if you want it printed in purple, you type in purple and so on, and you click Save, and then you turn that into the Google Classroom.